Okay, so hey, my name is Joanna Kaczmarek. I'm a head of marketing in Chias. My presentation will have three parts. The first one will be about our company. In the second part, I want to tell you about things we do, also about mistakes we did, so you don't have to repeat them. And in the last part, I will say something about tools we use in our daily work. So let's start. My story with Chias lasts almost 2 years. I started working there on February 2016. When I joined Chias, it was two people working there. I was the third one, Maciej and Adam. They already had the most important thing because they had a ready-to-sell product. It was chia seeds beverage, but they didn't have any points of sale, and also they didn't have any social media channels, they didn't have websites, but they had two big dreams. The first one was that they want to make a brand who will be the most adored brand producing food and drinks with superfoods in Europe within 5 years. And the second one was that our brand, wants to help make healthy life choices by influencing bodies and developing their minds and spirits. We want to make people healthy and happy. So now, in December 2017, we got 12 people in our company. We got more than 5,000 points of sale and our own e-commerce shop. We got 14 products, and we can brag that we got one of the most engaged community around our brand in FMCG sector in Poland, according to Napoleon Cat. And we still got the same two big dreams. We still got 3 years to make the most adored brand in Europe. So this is our portfolio. We got 5 product lines. We got healthy beverages, proteins, feed desserts, all based on superfoods. And superfood, this is a kind of ingredients that got special health benefits to your body and mind. So when I started my job in Chias, nobody knows what it is. Even when I was looking on job offer, I put the name of the brand in Google, and Google asked me, "Do you mean Chivas, the whiskey brand?" And I was like, that's not what I think. So the first thing I did when I started my job, it was making some buzz around our company. I decided that we need some influencers. And by influencers, I mean opinion leaders who got blogs, who are fit, healthy, and they can encourage other people to buying our product. So now I can say that we worked with more than 200 influencers since February 2016. So our first action was when we were launching our first line of products, and we didn't have much money. We didn't have any money. So we were very naive. So we decided that let's send some products to influencers. Our product is so great that they will definitely write about it and all opinions will be positive. And we did. And guess what? It worked. So we had a lot of opinions from personal trainers, dietitians, and lifestyle bloggers. So we decided, let's do that again. When we were launching our second line of products, we did the same thing because it didn't cost a lot of money, and it has really good effect, so we did the same. And guess what? It worked again. We got more and more influencers and bloggers writing about our product. We were selling more products, so we also had bigger marketing budget. So when we were launching our third line of product, we also said, let's do the same. And we did. And we were thinking that, it will be huge. Because we decided to send the packages to 100 bloggers. But you know what? It didn't work. And now I can tell you why. It was the time when Instagram story was getting more and more popular. So most of bloggers were only putting unboxing on their Insta stories instead of posts. And after 24 hours, there was nothing. nobody remember about our product. We also had more budget, so we decided to send it in a really nice way, in nice boxes and with personal letters. And a lot of bloggers put the photo of the package on their blogs, so all of their followers knew that it was an ad because they get it for free. And the third factor why it didn't work was that Instagrammers are getting more and more professionals. So now, if you don't pay money, the possibility that they will write about your brand or your product is really small. So we have to do something different. And that's what we learned, that having few brand ambassadors is better than having 100 one-time product placements. So now we are working with few brand ambassadors, and we are trying to use this AIDA model in our cooperation. So first, AIDA is an acronym from awareness, or awareness, interest, desire, and action, but we can also say it in less academic way. So let's say between your first day and getting married, there should be at least few more dates. And in marketing, your first date is your first contact with a brand. And getting married is making a purchase. This few more dates means points of touch. And now I want to show you what kind of point of touch we can make when you're working with influencers. That's a really simple model. In real life, it's much more complicated, but I just wanted to show you how you can make it. So let's say that we are working with two influencers. The first one is posting information about your product on their Facebook. Then they are doing product placement on their blog. Then this potential customer is visiting your social media profile, your Facebook or Instagram, then going to your website, and few days after see your Facebook ad or Instagram ad or your remarketing. So, and few days after that, they see promo code on their favorite Instagrammer profile on Insta Stories. So then they can make a purchase. There's a rule that before somebody decides to buy something, they has to see the product between 5 and 12 times. And that's what we have to do as marketers. That's the other thing we learned, that your brand ambassadors needs to be more than just a billboard. You have to ensure that you're getting a value to your target customer with the content, not only making another advertisement with influencer. So I want to show you our brand ambassadors and how it works. For example, this is the photo from our event, which took place on May in Warsaw. It was a yoga workout in a really cool place. All of people, these people couldn't buy tickets for this event. They has to win it. So they has to put a photo what motivates them the most, to what makes them happy. And then we choose people who can take part in our event. And also all of our brand ambassadors took place. So these two girls wearing black clothes are Fit Therapy Sisters. And for example, when we make photo shoots, we not only make photo shoots with our products, but also without, so they can put these photos on their profiles. It's making their profiles more professional, looking much nicer. We also always supporting their ideas. For example, these two girls are from Śrem. It's maybe 50 kilometers from Poznań, and they wanted to make a charity event in their family town. So we decided we will be partner of that event. So they are personal trainers as well. So they were doing training, we gave products to that people, and we were supporting dogs without homes. So it was a really nice case, positive emotions around the brand, and I think that it was a good step. So there is another brand ambassador of us. This girl blog is called Just Delicious Eggs. On the left side, you can see photo in the kitchen with our product, but we also did a lot of photos without it, because this girl is writing a book about with recipes, with healthy food, and we wanted to take a picture for her ebook as well, because she asked us. So now everybody, if she's posting this photo on her Facebook or her Instagram, she's always writing about motivations or how to get fit, and this is also value for our brand. And on the second picture, you can see her doing yoga, because we are doing contests together. For example, people who are following her can win tickets for training with her, and also our products. We want to make connection between our product and the training, because there is something you can drink before or after training, workout. So I think it's also a good idea. And this is our newest brand ambassadors. They called Siostry Bukowskie Sisters. And they are really famous in Poland. They got more than 200,000 followers on their Instagram. So we decided, because it's a long-term cooperation, so we decided in our first month of cooperation, we will be only building brand awareness. So they put a lot of their Insta stories. Let's say one of them is going to the gym and she was packing her bag and put our product in it. Or maybe the other one was driving a car and said, oh yeah, this is the product you can use if you are not home, if you don't have time and want to eat something healthy. We also, on the second month of our cooperation, co-create a new product. This thing called Bukowskie Box. We got two options. The first one is Fitness Freak and the second one is Hello Beautiful. And this is the set of products they chose. So now when they are talking about it, they're saying, yeah, in this box you can find products I totally recommend. The first one is for people who going for workout very often, and the second one is more for people who want their skin or hair gets better. And it really worked because it's also different value for customers, because in our e-commerce shop we can't sell only one bottle of product because it's in a glass, so it's really hard to send to customer. And that was the option if you want to try before you will buy 8 products. Now let's go to the part when I can tell you something about tools I recommend. So there is 3 of them: Iconosquare, SimilarWeb, and Social Blade. So we usually use Iconosquare to Instagram and Facebook analytics. You can see your engagement rate there. You can see what your competitors do and what's their results. But I want to show you other feature. There's also one feature when you can find your social media influencers, and I want to show you how it works. So let's say that we are looking for influencer from Poland. So we are choosing location as a Poland. Then we are interested in people who got more than 10,000 followers and less than 50,000 followers. So it's not a small one, but not a big one. I'm not usually changing anything in followers or bio keywords. I will write here zdrowe odżywianie. It means healthy eating in Polish, because we are from superfood company, so that's what we are interested. And let's check. So you got a list of influencers you can work with below, and you can click on profile picture. I chose Just Delicious X because it's actually our brand ambassador. So then you can see analytics of her profile. So here you can see overview. For example, how many media she posted on her Instagram, how many media posted every month. And for a brand, it's really important because if you are making agreement with influencer, you have to know that, because you can't say to person who posts 32 photos a month that your brand wants to be on 5 of them every month. You can say that you want to be on 1% or 5% of all photos she posts. You can also see her recent posts, and it's important because you can see if the content is good and if the quality is good and if it's okay for your brand. The other thing you can change is follower growth. As we can see here, it's all natural. She didn't buy any followers because it's growing kind of normal. And what's interesting for me is posting habits, because you can't see this on Instagram statistic or something. Here you can see that she usually posting at 5 p.m. on Thursdays. What kind of hashtags she use? Let's say fitness, workout, motivation, diet, health. So it's really cool for our brand. Also workouts, gym. For us, the number of followers, it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is engagement. And we can see it here. How many likes on average her photo got, how many comments she got, or what's her most liked photos. And also we can analyze there that her most liked photos are these photos where she is smiling. So we can ask her if she can make a photo with our product smiling, not the product picture, but a photo of her with our product. The next tool, we can call it as a public Google Analytics. You can see how your competitors doing, or how blogger you want to work with is doing. So who knows Jessica Mercedes? Yeah, some people. So let's check about her website, how many visits every month she got, what's her bounce rate, or what's her average duration visit. So you just have to write the sites here, and it can be blog, it can be anything. And here you can see her traffic in last 6 months. It's really important for brand because we can see here that her blog is not getting more visits than it used to, but it's getting low. So maybe she got new competitors, or there is more brands, or she's doing something wrong. You can also see from where there's a traffic from. As we can see, there is more than 90% from Poland, so it's good. We can see traffic sources and referrals, so the sites from where people came to her website, and top destination sites, so where people are going from her website. Also 5 organic keywords. In that case, there's nothing interesting, but sometimes we're using this to check our competitors, and it's, of course, more knowledge for us. And this is the thing I use the most. So we can see traffic from social media networks. So as a brand, I can say that I would like to work with her with product placement on Instagram, because not from her YouTube, because only 2% of people coming to her website from YouTube, and almost 60% is coming from her Instagram to her website. So I can assume that it will be the same with my website if I put my brand there. Okay, so there is the last tool I can recommend. We are using this to analyze if somebody bought followers. There is very popular nowadays, so I found the example when somebody bought followers. So you can see in a short period of time, they got more than 5,000 new followers. It's about Instagram, and then they are getting low and low and low. So we can assume that they bought followers because I checked and nothing special happened that time. And Instagram is clearing fake accounts and other stuff. So now we can see that they don't have any growth, but they got less followers. So thank you for your attention. If somebody got any question, feel free to ask.